I spent 2 weeks in South Africa exploring the Southern African Wildlife College as well as the Kruger National Park. I took a lot of journal entries and I'm going to share some of them with you today. Thursday the 27th. Maybe 6 to 8 Long Island iced teas the night before was not wise, but I was determined not to skip another opportunity to experience more safaris, which was the best mindset I could have when the safari truck pulled up and 2 younger male lions out for an early morning hunt were right in front of us. We followed and watched them for over a half an hour as they searched for their next meal. Just then, a small group of 3 to 4 hyena turned off the main road behind us and onto the dirt road we were on with the lions. It took less than 3 seconds for one of the lions to take off in the loudest roar I've ever heard and start chasing the hyenas. The sounds of these different beasts were making were unlike anything I've ever heard before. Truly terrifying. This morning, we were also blessed with rain, which made the actual safari ride quite miserable and wet, but the animal experiences were amazing. When it rains, it brings out more reptiles, you get more travel from animals. They like to be out more when it's not so hot out, so any opportunity in cooling in the weather is going to bring out more animals. We saw multiple leopard tortoise and baboon, as well as a quick glimpse at an African porcupine. The tortoise were all over the road and drinking water that was pooling there. They were drinking these small accumulations that were forming on the asphalt. We saw a large family of elephants with babies as well. After this amazing safari, we went back to camp for our final meal from Mama before saying goodbye and packing up and leaving the Kruger. This time we were headed back to Blyde River Canyon for a night there at their resort. Kruger sits in the lowlands and Africa has the highest average elevation of any continent. So we had to travel up into the highlands to get to Blyde and ultimately back towards Johannesburg, which sits at over 5,000 feet elevation. We stopped at a small town called Graskop where I purchased this shirt. We had a delicious lunch. I had a toasted cheese sandwich with leek and potato soup. I got a traditional shirt from the Tonga tribe and some exotic biltong for the family to try. We carried on in the van before making it to the Blyde. The resort was beautiful. Insane views with incredible amenities compared to where we had been the last week. I walked with Patrick up to the viewing area before dinner and decided to take a photo of myself overlooking the Blyde. After the views, we headed to our last group dinner with Q. We had a great meal then and headed back to Dan and Andrew's room, porch to kick back and enjoy our last night on the trip. 6 gin and marula cocktails and half a bottle of cognac later, we drank and shared stories until after midnight when I decided to say goodbye and stumble back to my room. However, after seeing a video that our group members had taken of an elephant shrew that they had spotted just after dinner, I drunkenly decided to put my shoes back on and take a night hike in search for elephant shrew. I know that this was probably dangerous, but the alcohol made it feel like a real adventure. It started to rain, it was dark out, and all I was doing was walking around looking through rocks down a path.